Ocean of
All right, now we are live.
woo woo. Yeah, yeah, loving it.
Loving it. What's
Website
happening?
accountability.
Yeah. Where's all my peoples at? Oh, my chat's not open. That's why. All right. How's it going?
About 60 seconds a minute,
Yeah.
but that
Just
could change anytime.
yeah. Anytime.
It just depends on what they do in Washington. If they decide to change, how many seconds are in a minute, well, then we have to follow it.
Exactly.
We just have to. Or we could just not even care about what the government says at all.
Right. Welcome in, everybody. Got Dub Wubs, USA
Yeah.
Badass.
So you got the video link that I sent you?
I do, and I should have it ready already. Yep, sure do.
Whose channel is it on?
BSBT.
Broken System, Broken Trust? The
Oh yeah,
infamous YouTuber?
and everybody should go check him out. Here, let's see. Let's make it big. Oh, well, how do I switch it? Oh, that's
Hope
how.
you're not asking me.
I know, right? Well, I don't know. It's not letting me spotlight, but it's making it big. So, okay, whatever.
So, what this video is that, okay, 2 days after uh, the murder, which would be June 1st, 2025, User and Loser got up on Mountain Mama's live stream. And he said quite a bit of stuff. And then he got off the panel, but then he came back on again later with the Hawk, aka Donald Carney, um, and they proceeded to talk a whole bunch. And we've never looked at this on the YouTubes yet. We knew it was there the whole time, but now knowing what we know now, right? It'll be interesting to look at this video and see what he said immediately. Because this is just 2 days after, and this is his first live appearance.
Okay, so this is gonna be interesting.
I think you've probably seen this already too, but never this video because this video is, well, we'll see. Go ahead if you're ready to play it.
I'm ready. Okay.
So I got an intelligence briefing.
Is that what this is? You
No, but
got an intelligent brief?
I got an intelligence briefing, and it looks like the church folks might be involved after all.
As we all,
As
as we
what?
all thought, as we all thought.
Well, we really haven't talked about the church folks yet on the World Wide Webs, have we?
We haven't, but we kind of mentioned it on mine a couple times, but not like in depth.
If you're not gonna fix your video, here, that's your mark. Stand there, like center yourself and have visual presence. This isn't centered. Oh my
Shut it
god! What the
down.
fuck is this? An intervention? Visual presence. Stop busting my balls. Okay,
You
I'm
guys are
back.
too much. I don't miss it. Okay,
West
back
Side,
to
you
it
see what I have to deal with, right?
all the time. Yep.
Okay,
I was
all
trying to
the
keep
time.
him, busy when we were all together.
What it?
Okay, back to it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so unlisted video. I have a feeling
Can we
this
make his picture big?
this may get
Oh, I
deleted,
see
so
what
I
it is.
want to
Oh, I see
capture
what's
the
going
And his
on here.
beautiful
Never
wife.
mind. We're good. So what's happening is
I'd like
BSBT is
to
actually
bring Billy
reviewing this
in if
video.
that's all right, Melzy.
Say it again.
Okay, so BSBT is reviewing this video, and he did this immediately after uh, the murder, right? And like I said on many streams, I knew it was a murder from the get go, from the jump street, on Sunday when I found out. And so
Right.
that same day I found out, because in the morning you were there, Westside, when I found out,
Right.
and it was that night or that day that Billy got on this live stream. And
Right.
he's going to get on this live stream very soon, right? But first, uh, this is Mountain Mama on the left, and um, I don't know. Can you read the name on that other one, West Side?
Yeah. Maisie K.
Okay, Maisie,
Maisie. Meizie
Maisie K. Okay,
Maisie K.
all right. So we got Mountain Mama and Maisie K. All right, and they're gonna bring up Billy, and then Billy's gonna talk for a little while, and then Mountain Mama is gonna attempt to introduce this Uncle Fred, I think,
Okay.
right? And they introduced him in a way like trying to set him up as like he's a soother, right? Like he's gonna comfort Billy
Right.
in his time of need. But I think Billy sensed that this was really an interrogation with somebody he didn't know, and he got off the stream. But then he's gonna come back. But so just so you guys are kind of aware of how this is gonna progress, right? But let's see how this matches up with what we know today.
Okay.
All right, I won't
That
interrupt
sounds good.
for a
All
minute.
right.
Go ahead.
So the Benghazi rabbit. It's my Billy
Morning.
the Kid.
Hi, Billy. And I'm so very, very sorry for your loss. And I know this is a very difficult time for you.
Thanks for having me. And Renee, thank you for being here.
You bet. You
That
bet.
means a lot.
Yeah. 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 I was with Billy all day yesterday. Actually, was kind of waiting to get the okay to come and to be there and to be with him. And got to spend the whole day with him yesterday and have coffee and talk about things. And, one of the things, and I don't know, Billy, if you took any of my advice, but yesterday we were sharing some of the text, sometimes when people start going through this and planning stuff in their head, they go through all kinds of different weird phases and, maybe even like not answering the phone for me, she knew I would probably talk her down and she already had this plan. Billy could see signs of something going on that was different. And, she gave all indications that she was going to make some sort of a dramatic change or whatever. Um, you know, this isn't something that you think of as a dramatic change. And I think Billy, even too, he tried to tell you that this was something God told her to do, which if this is what she was saying, that this is what God told, there's no way God would have had her take her own life.
No, I don't believe that. And we spoke, and we've been going through a lot since the hurricane. A lot. Sorry.
No, it's all good.
We lost our child in November. We've had subsequent false accusations, false arrests. We've had tens of thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of assets stolen from us. We've had people just constantly attack us in different ways, shapes, and forms, and it just took a toll on her. And ever since we lost our child, it was very hard for both of us to recover, thankfully.
Okay, that was a lot. That was a lot, just from that was just his confession right there.
What did you think right off the bat?
That was a lot.
That was a lot.
Yes. And welcome in, Erica.
Yeah,
Hey, can
yeah.
you guys hear me?
I can hear you. Yes.
Okay,
I can hear
awesome.
you. Go ahead. I'm live on the. We got you. Yeah, yeah. I can't see you though, Erica. Is your camera on?
Oh, hold on just a second. Let's see.
Her camera is not on.
Well, I'm trying to get it on. Hold on, guys. Mm, I'm not really sure why it's not coming on.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay.
And then I don't know how you got twisted, but you're twisted, people.
What was that?
Oh, I was talking to people. His camera twisted somehow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and then we lost him. So welcome in. I'm Westside Accountability.
Nice to finally meet you. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So I heard a little bit, but I mean, if you wouldn't mind,
Uh,
if you wouldn't mind going over a little bit of what you know and what you heard.
yeah. So yesterday, I was kind of just telling him about my interaction that I had with Rabbit. I work at a local restaurant here in town. I live in Spruce Pine, North Carolina. Um, but I actually seen Rabbit the day after Andrea was murdered, in my opinion, by him. Um, so when we first heard from him that day, he called us to make sure we were open, and he was like, "Hey, I was just calling to see if you guys were open. My wife died last night." And we just like almost hit the floor, automatically. That just sounds crazy the way he said it. But then he decided to come in and order his pizzas like he always does every Friday night. Um, and he decided to tell us what happened that day. And he just said, "I didn't get there in time. I didn't get there in time." He was like, "I just knew something didn't feel right and I had to leave work." He never mentioned to us that he stopped at all those places. I mean, I don't even know if that bullshit even matters because it's really all bullshit in my opinion.
Right.
Um, so yeah, he continues to say he got home, he takes a shower, blah blah blah, all that unnecessary shit that he's been saying. Um, but what really stood out to me was how he was explaining that how he took the gun out of her hand and cleaned it. He didn't say anything about making sure the safety and all that shit. He was talking about cleaning it, and he also was talking about the noise that she was making as he turned her over. That
Okay.
really, really bothered me.
Right.
So after that, then he just said that he was cleaning. He had to clean the dogs off because they had blood on them and stuff. Just like really gory, morbid stuff. And I can handle a lot. But this whole situation is just sad. And then he's talking about his spouse like that. So
Right.
that was just a red flag. But he waited to call the cops and all that, but the feeling that we got after we talked to Rabbit, we knew without any question. And this is before we even knew how weird the situation actually got, you know? But anyways, whenever he told us all that, that Donald Carney guy was with him, which is weird. The last time Andrea was seen at the restaurant, it was actually with that Donald guy and Rabbit. And like I said yesterday, I believe they purposely brought her there to get her drunk and make it look like she was some type of person that she clearly was not.
To keep spinning a narrative they want.
Yes, yeah. So I mean, over time, as more comes out, and the more I've learned, all the pieces are kind of just like going together. Like, wow, he actually had the audacity to do it. So yeah, after yesterday, he's already threatened me with a lawsuit and all that bullshit. But what Rabbit fails to realize is this is not my first rodeo with an abusive man like himself. Like his scare tactics doesn't scare me at all. So
Right. Right, which I don't think it scared Andrea either, but she didn't know,
yeah,
that.
when you're in that moment, when you're in an abusive relationship, I mean, it's just so much. Like there's abandonment issues. You don't know if like you're gonna even be killed if you say anything, or if you're even gonna get help, if it's gonna make the situation worse. I've been there, I know. And like I said yesterday, it's unfortunate, but only some of us make it out of those kind of relationships.
Well, and like
And
you also said, that you're giving her that voice too.
absolutely, 100%. I mean, I don't even think I would be able to live with myself if I did not do that. So it's actually an honor. And I thank you guys for letting me speak on your platforms.
Definitely, and you can speak on it anytime. Just let me know. I mean, anytime. Like I was like, I keep telling everybody too that I was like, I want to meet her. Like people kept talking about her. Like when I met him in November, like I watch his videos all the time, but when I got to meet him in person, it's a different aspect. You guys just don't know. I mean, you guys should be picking his brain. Because I mean,
Yes,
I pick his brain because he has so much knowledge that like a lot of us don't even know half of the things that we would even
right,
think to put them two and two together. We don't know, and
right,
how do we? I mean, we couldn't see it, and she wasn't telling us.
right.
A
Well,
lot of people won't tell you.
I personally, I never actually met her.
Mhm.
It's crazy because I feel like I know
A
everything
lot,
about her
right?
now. I just
Exactly.
feel her soul with me, really. I
Hmm.
think that's the only thing that's keeping me together when it comes to this situation is her.
Right.
um, but I never got the opportunity to meet her. She was there that day, but I was busy, and they were inside of the bar area, so I never got to see her. But my coworkers did. But I've seen Rabbit every Friday, pretty much. He says that him and Andrea came in together, but he never brought her, which is really sad.
Well, so it's just another story he wants to tell.
Yeah,
He's got so many
they
stories.
never had pizza night or whatever as he's claiming they had. When he was talking about the perfume, he said that day whenever he found her, one of the things he noticed was the perfume, and he mentioned it was weird because she never wore perfume even when they went out on Friday nights, which was a fucking bold-faced lie. Like, we never seen him bring his wife. Hell, matter of fact, we didn't even know he had a wife.
Right, because he was always single. He was Mr. Single.
Right,
Playing the field all the time. See, and then that's one of the things too that I know most of us women we don't share. We don't share.
right.
I'll tell you right now, we don't share.
We do not share, honey. I will go to jail.
I'm not going to jail. I'm not going to jail, but yeah,
Right,
no,
I heard that.
no, I'm not going to jail. I'm gonna go record your ass and
That
make you
part.
go to jail. I'm gonna put your ass in jail, and I don't even. I mean,
There we
jail's
go.
for people that that do bad things. Going out and recording is not a bad thing, and she
No, it is
loved that.
not. Yeah.
She
Matter of fact,
loved
in
that. Hmm.
both of my abusive situations, I recorded everything, took pictures, and I still have it to this day, even though it was years ago. So, yeah, I think recording is very important.
Right. Right. I mean, and I don't wear perfume all the time either, but
Girl, me
on
either.
occasion, you look at that bottle and you're like, okay, I'm gonna spray it. So maybe she did spray it that day, but maybe he sprayed it to cover up something that he did,
I think he's just like
or
he's
somebody
given
else
all
did.
these he's given all these details and
Hmm.
shit that's kind of like irrelevant. So in a way, I think he's kind of deflects from the situation, but it's not working. Like it's really just drawing more attention to me, if that makes sense. To
I
you
mean,
guys.
so we're listening to and watching him talk. I guess this was the very first time he did an
Yes,
interview.
I actually saw that whenever it
Okay,
came
so
on.
you've seen this one. I haven't seen this one, so this is something new to me. But just even listening to his little narrative, I'm just gonna call it a narrative because it's a narrative.
Yes,
At
of
this
course.
point, he done wrote a whole script, and this script
A
is
whole
shitty.
script is
Yeah,
shitty.
it's very shitty.
We ain't buying it.
And yeah, I would have rewrote it because Lion would have lived forever, and she's living forever with her spirit
She
right
is
now. But she
100%.
would
She
have
is.
been forever, and he would have been not here. I mean,
Period.
the pure evil, you can hear it in his voice.
Listen, when I see him that day, even when I was looking into his eyes, like I could just see the evil in there. And he was claiming that Andrea had demons.
That's
And
another
that
one of his
just,
little
yeah,
shitty
that just
stories.
made my skin crawl when he said that.
Hmm. And I mean, if you guys are not hearing these and not listening, I mean, if you can't even see through any of it, then I don't know. You guys need to go back and watch it over and over until
Then
you
you're in on
understand.
it or something because it's
Right,
just too obvious. Well, it's like I said yesterday, he's not even denying it. He's just defending himself. He's being a little baby, really, and he's mad that we're all coming out and we're telling the truth of, what we think and um what our experience was with him. So, I mean, it's obvious at this point.
right, right. It's really obvious, but well, I don't know. Do you want to watch a little bit more? You say you watched it already.
We can watch it if you haven't seen it. Yeah, let's go for it.
I mean, I haven't seen it, and even just listening to the little parts that
He's ridiculous. Where did people go? Did you?
he dropped off. I'm guessing he's coming back. I haven't heard nothing yet though. It's because it's got me big screen, but I don't want to be big screen. But let's just do it.
Hopefully,
Most
I
likely
had
his
a
phone
lot of
died.
friends and brothers and sisters in Christ that we've met throughout the storm that she met first because she did a lot of the coordination for me while I was out doing the boots on the ground work and keeping her away from the most traumatic stuff. She did not, and she's told me this over and over, she did not witness what we all witnessed.
Right here in Michigan, America's plastic makers are creating and reimagining the essentials. Lighter.
But she dealt with her own journey. And we spoke
Thanks, Broken.
in the middle of some jobs in Charlotte to fund our nonprofit ministry. And we spoke Wednesday, and she told me something that she's finally, after a month or so of some torment that she's been having, she finally said to me that I'm ready to move forward. Like, great. And I'm thinking to myself, great. We're approaching the birthday. Let's go.
Bullshit.
We're
I
approaching the
cannot with
anniversary. We got our
him.
pups. Let's go up. Let's enjoy our vacation house up in the bay and finally get away. Let's take some time and get away from all this death, destruction, disease, everything that.
But
Oh
see,
my
he wanted
god.
to get away. He said, right? He wanted to get away from it,
Mm-hmm.
but she wanted to get away from him.
Exactly.
And I don't think she was saying we.
Girl, she was ready to go.
Right, because she was telling her best friend that she was ready to go to Ohio and just
Yep.
get away. She even told her dad, from what I hear. So, and us ladies do tell our dads everything.
Yeah. Well, I
thing
have.
that's in this area. It's just
Go ahead.
Oh no, you're fine. Go ahead. Let's listen to it.
it's taken a toll. And she told me that she prayed and she had discernment and guidance and clarity from God. But she finished that by saying that God spoke to her and she heard his voice. And then Friday, when I was working with my business partner in the middle of a chipping operation, I shut down the chipper and I turned everything off. And I thought, you know, how did she hear God's voice?
Yeah, he
Because
said that
I'm
bullshit to me too.
everything that I've read, everything that I've learned, everything that I've heard, us mere mortals, we can't hear God's voice. I mean, we can in different ways,
Oh
shapes,
my
and
Lord.
forms, but for us to hear His
Okay, but that's a lie because you have the Holy Spirit, and everybody
You,
knows that you can hear
you
God's
can
voice.
hear,
Like,
feel, yeah, you can feel that shit.
right, He's guiding you. I mean, that's what we say. Put it in your hands. Guide us on. Okay.
Well, I just think it's actually funny that he totally threw all this spiritual shit away. He doesn't even mention it. He doesn't mention it anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like all that went out the window.
Went out the window when he knew. Yeah.
That it was bullshit.
hmm That he was full of it.
voice directly. No. I mean, even as the good book says that you can't even lay eyes upon him because he's so pure. So for me, something hit me and I had clarity Friday. And I told my business partner, I need to be home by 3:00. I don't know why. I need to be home by 3:00. We're shutting down. We're getting all of this shipping done by 11 and I'm out of here.
God, he's so full of shit. It's
Taking the chipper
ridiculous.
back home. And I said to him, how did she hear his voice? I don't think she heard his voice, and I don't ever want to call my wife a liar. But I think she heard a voice that was soothing. And she was so strong in her faith, stronger. It had to be something very powerful that came in and gave her the soothing voice, and she listened at her most vulnerable time. And she heard something that gave her, I'd say, a moment of
a
peace.
Performance, Billy, really.
And you can see it was very methodically planned out. There were things.
Well, shit, that's crazy. I don't know why. Like, that's crazy that he would even. Here comes the crocodile tears for real.
Right?
It's coming.
Really, like.
In place, cleaned,
real quick.
dogs were taken care of as best they could be. Things way out of.
Yeah,
was
see,
so
right
strong in her
there, he
faith,
talks
stronger
about the
than
dogs had
most of
been
us
taken
here.
care of.
And
But then
it
later
had to be
on,
some.
he tells me and my coworker that there was blood and stuff on the dogs. Like,
Right, and that's the contradictions between the stories. We caught that one too.
yeah.
All right, later. Thank you,
Yeah.
Came in and gave her the soothing voice, and she listened at her most vulnerable time, and she heard something that gave her, I'd say, a moment of peace. And you can see it was very methodically planned out. There were things in place,
methodically
clean,
planned out.
Dogs were taken care of as best they could be. Things way out of place now in Captain Hindsight showing it, but it was all done, and it was done. And unfortunately, Friday, when I got home from Charlotte, I did not make it home by 3:00. I was 30 minutes too late. And if I made it home by 3:00, I guarantee you we would not be in this situation we're in now. But subsequently,
Oh, well, that's crazy because you took a whole hour
she's on her way to
shower. You say the
Winston-Salem right
showers
now.
were a fucking hour. Excuse my language, but
well, and the thing is he said he was so worried about her with the chainsaw story and all this, or what was it, the tree trimming or whatever the fuck the story was.
Right? Yeah.
Whatever the story was, he stopped in the middle of it and all this shit. But when he gets home, he still does not go and check on her.
Nope.
He takes a whole fucking shower and shaves before he checks on her. So
Shave
did
every
you?
hair off his body.
He came in the house, shot her in the face or whatever, shot her in the back of the head, whatever the fuck it was, he did to her. Because we're never gonna know. He ain't gonna tell us.
Oh, he ain't gonna
I'm
tell us.
gonna tell you guys right now, he ain't gonna tell nobody unless the people come, like the cops and shit come banging out his door and he can throw somebody else under the bus. He ain't gonna tell nobody what happened.
Nah. Nah, he's too narcissistic for that.
I mean, he's gonna make it about himself, but I'm telling you, he's gonna do something to get some kind of deal. He's gonna do something, and
Mhm.
he's gonna throw every one of those other people under the bus. So good luck with you guys. Even GS, good luck, because he's telling us good luck, but good luck to yourself.
No shit.
And he's like, "Oh, I'm not in it. I'm not this. I'm not that." Well, if you're neutral, you'll be truly neutral. Everything you do, you fight back the whole scenario of Sean Porter being up there, and you got on Rabbit's side when Rabbit flipped out. You should have told Rabbit, "Chill out, dude," or something. It's your channel. Like, I don't know.
Right?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I would be embarrassed.
I mean, and then all of a sudden at the end they broke up. Whatever. I didn't know y'all was
Right.
even together. What the hell y'all doing is what the
Right?
question is. And that's why Andrea didn't want no part in that shit.
No,
Tell you
she
that
didn't
right up.
want. Let me
We
tell
already
you.
said it too, right? About the
Yeah,
whole
she didn't want
jealousy
any
and not
part in
sharing.
any of Rabbit shit.
I wouldn't have shared nothing with that fool. I mean, and she shared her heart with him.
Right.
And he took the one thing that she wanted that was the most important thing to her was her face. Like, I mean,
Yes.
like not her face, but like us women were about our appearance.
Yes,
Now,
I
if
know.
I'm gonna commit suicide, I'm definitely gonna not gonna shoot myself in the face.
Girl, bye. And she had like she paid money to have her face like worked on and stuff. She's not
And
gonna
that's
do
why he
that.
did it. And that's why he did it.
Yeah, I believe that's why he did it.
Because you could have shot her anywhere else. You could have shot her right in their fucking heart.
He's a bitch.
I mean,
Period.
and I'm pretty sure they already got the trajectory and how it entered and how it exit.
Right. Also, like he told us that she didn't leave a note, but she left a Bible verse or whatever. But then when I
Yeah,
talked to the police myself, he was like there was like a 13-page note or something, which me and her friend believe it was the note explaining that she was ready to get away from him and she was gone. She's peacing out. That was that note.
so the note that was told and that they've been sharing on other lives was Matthew, who I think was Matthew's.
Right. Matthew verse 2 or something like that. I don't know.
Something like, yeah, it's Matthew something. I forgot what
Yeah.
it is. Somebody is gonna put it in the chat in a minute.
Yeah, probably.
Um, but yeah, but so and it was a weird verse, and it wasn't even a verse that I don't think she would even know to
No.
even read to even point to that. So that's not even her note. And if she did write it, it was the forced note. Yeah, was it 2 Timothy chapter 3? I thought it was Matthew's, but maybe it is 2 Timothy's chapter 3. It was a whole chapter 3. I do know that much. But yeah, it probably was Timothy. Now that I think of it. Anyways, that whole chapter when they were reading it the other night, I was like, okay, first of all, as a First Amendment person, we're not gonna think like this at all.
Right.
And to think that like wanted somebody to read a whole chapter, and it was all BS on, and unless she was calling out them as the drifters, which
Right.
I mean, then she did pick a right verse, and she knew something was gonna happen. But I'm telling you, she ain't gonna leave no damn church. Um,
No. She's not going to leave.
Verse.
Well, I don't know. She may have left a 13-page letter for him when she was leaving, but like you just this
Definitely
situation's so
wasn't no
weird. You just
last
don't
note.
know.
Definitely wasn't no death note.
Right.
It was I'm leaving you, bitch, and bye.
Period.
hmm and see, and then that's the thing too is like I don't want to say it, but I think what she said she might have said at the like almost where well I guess right before he shot her or
Yeah.
attempted to murder her. I think she told him you're a user and you're a user and loser
Right.
because she made that
Probably.
badge. She made that badge for him.
Ah.
hmm Two rabbits, the little right rabbit that's on there, and the loser and user. I'm sure somebody's gonna drop that in a minute in the chat. Um, but that was her favorite, So that was the one she made for him, and its show is very fitting right now.
Yeah, it is.
hmm
The fact that he won't even give her family her ashes is disgusting. Like,
Okay, first of all, if whether I'm married to you or not, you better have my fucking family. My
no
family's gonna.
shit.
First of all, my family's gonna rip you a new asshole. I'm gonna tell you that right now because there's plenty of them. They're gonna rip somebody or something. So yeah, let's try that shit. And I feel like her family should be, and I think they are. They're
Yeah,
cutting.
they are. He,
They're doing
well,
everything.
that day he made it sound like they didn't have anything to do with it. Like they were alone. Her family did not have anything to do with them. Blah blah blah. But really, they probably didn't like his crazy ass. Is what
No,
it was.
or the whole thing is he was trying to isolate her, and he's been isolating her for a while, and that's what
Yeah, he had been.
this whole problematic person that they were trying to take her and make her be. She's not.
No.
She's not. No, she's not. Mm-mm. Thanks for dropping that user and loser. Yeah, calling on him because obviously I think what I think too is she's haunting him. She's at peace, but she's haunting the fuck out of him.
Oh, you know it.
And I
You know
hope
it.
she is. I hope she's literally in the room and she's like fucking tapping on the wall or scratching something. Just some random ass noise, just something running across the floor. And just creep him out even more.
I'm reading the comments and I seen somebody say, "I love you, rabbit." Oh wait, I see it. GS saying, "I love you, rabbit." It's funny.
Yeah, his best friend, his little boyfriend.
Ben Gay Rabbit.
Thanks, Katie Kevin. Appreciate everybody. J Abbott, welcome in. Uh, R.I.P. Lion. She does deserve so much more respect than what he could ever give her.
Yes.
How how does Mountain Mama know Rabbit?
I believe she was part of the fraudsters. I could be wrong, but if it's part of that group, the hurricane volunteer crap, the fraudsters here in North Carolina.
Well, she's in with the money group.
Yeah. She just knows how baby carrots taste. You guys are killing me.
Yes, she said from the hurricane. So yeah, the group from the hurricane. So yep.
Maybe. Don't quote me on that, but
Nope. Stephanie has all the info. She already said it, so I believe it.
okay, I see it.
Yep, that's crazy. So let's see what these people got to say a little bit more. I guess.
Let's go for it.
Now she'll be examined tomorrow, and from there I'll let you guys
Tyra
know what's going on.
Beware.
Billy, it's so
Go ahead,
hard
Rose.
when you go through stuff like this. I experienced a best friend of mine that committed suicide when I was 13, and it
You were
took me
13, girl.
years
That's a
to
different.
recover from that and feeling guilt. I felt immense guilt because I thought that I was not there for her,
Rabbit don't feel
and
a
maybe
damn
I
ounce of guilt.
wasn't to the extent that I had been
Right.
prior in my life because we had moved away from.
Because you think he would have piped up something there, like, why are you telling me this story? I just lost my wife. Or, like, I mean, I maybe like context that she needs to tell the
People are
story.
weird. Yeah.
We'll keep listening. But, I mean, like, come on. But, I'd be like, oh, but my wife just died. Like, 13, what does 13-year-old have to
Right.
do with
Well,
a
first
grown
of all, I wouldn't even be on YouTube making a video if somebody just died like that. So there's that.
Facts. Facts. And yeah. Yeah. It's just so weird. But
Anyways,
13
continue.
13-year-olds. Yeah.
From each other and gone to different schools, and things had changed in our lives, and she was suffering in some way that she wasn't able to communicate that to anybody, and I had to accept her will that she had for her own life,
Wow.
And whatever that suffering is, I forgive her for for doing that.
All right. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny.
It's and
Okay, but
it's not funny. And I mean, we both know we're not
it's
laughing at
not.
the situation. It's just like these people really are something.
I mean, and she's like justifying like the little girl is
Right. She
it was
forgave that
her
person.
fault, but she forgave her. I mean, she's 13. 13-year-olds to go through things, so I mean, I understand, but whatever.
Oh, look, it's 911. I pay attention to my
Act.
numbers and my spirit numbers and stuff like that.
It could have been so different if
Oh
she'd
yeah,
reached out to someone.
is that the time
Yeah, right now.
or what is the? Okay. Oh yeah, because I'm
But she
still on it.
didn't. And so that's the hard part, is living through and all those if this and trying to cope with the why. And you may never know that. It could be that she was suffering so badly that the pain was just so immense she couldn't
I know she
cope.
was, and she suffered
And
from chronic illness and pain for
Boy,
years. There's
bye.
no
postpartum
doctors that have been able to
depression.
help.
I mean, see, and he hops in at the right, perfect moment, right? You would think he would have hopped in and said, "Oh, I'm sorry for your loss for your 13-year-old friend." You know, you would think he would jump in on
He's
certain
like, oh,
spots, but he
right.
jumps in
She
when,
was sick
"Oh,
and
she's
all kind of
crazy."
stuff, girl.
Mhm. Yeah, this all this and made sure that got out.
Well, the thing was, I think she was sick, but it wasn't like anything life threatening or something. They said.
I mean, it could have been sickle cell for all we know. You know, like that's. I mean, it is life threatening, but it's not life threatening. I mean, there's plenty of people look at Nick Cannon; he's still alive.
Right.
Like,
He's
so I
full of
mean,
shit.
that's not a reason to off yourself. I mean, she's probably been living with that for a minute. It could
Right.
have been anything, really. I mean, it could have been something he was doing with somebody else that she didn't want to catch and was going to tell everybody that she caught it. But it was, curable, so she was fine.
She
And
was
it's
fine.
still not even her problem to even or her place or like even to say anything. She didn't have to. It's her medical problems,
Right. Somebody said she had fibromyalgia.
which is could be whatever, like that's body aches. That's not gonna kill. You're not
Right.
gonna kill yourself over body aches or like extra pain. Because my cousin has that. She hasn't offed herself yet.
Right.
Pain stuff. Like that don't make no sense. Like she's had everything. Why would she off herself? I mean, if she did off herself, she wanted to get the fuck away from you, Billy.
Right. And it, from what because I never, unfortunately, I never got to meet her, but from what I've gathered, people talking about her that have met her, she's a very
Hmm.
peaceful person, a very loving, peaceful, calm person. Um, so the fact that he's trying to
We're
make her
not
out
dead.
to be some kind of crazy person is just not going to sit right with me at all.
And it can be life threatening. I'm not saying it's not life threatening, but still, she
Right.
wasn't gonna off herself for that.
Right. Hell, and I'm sure if she was living with this Looney Tune, she's probably dealing with some, depression and shit. Like she's probably dealing with a lot, but I don't. From speaking with her
Well,
friend, it
especially because
sounds
if
like she
he's
was.
going out and having pizza parties and doing these other things, and she's sitting at home waiting, and yeah, she's on YouTube with us and waiting
He
for
never
somebody to
gave
go
her none of that
live.
pizza, none of it.
Well, somebody did something right. If it was all, if it was all about pizza and stuff and doing this, and going out with her, well, obviously he wasn't going out. He wasn't taking her on dates. So, or maybe he was. I don't know.
No, he
He's not
wasn't.
talking about that for sure.
No, he didn't take her. Well, I'd never seen her where I work. None of us did.
He
And
never. I mean, he's not talking about that either. He's talking about, oh, he got home and he shaved and he did this and he did that, and oh, he went through this room and oh, he did all this, and oh, I finally checked on her and she was gurgling and doing all this other shit. But you should have checked on her in the beginning. That was the whole. That's the whole purpose of it.
that whole story is just
BS.
BS on so many different levels.
It's
Like, come
made
on.
up, and you could made up. It's some story that they've all come up with, or him and his whoever came up with it somehow or another.
Oh, I'm sure, like, that Donald guy had something, planted seeds in Rabbit's head, and I'm sure they, like, conjured up some kind of shitty plan like they did together, and now it's unfolding.
Yeah, and it's unfolding right in front of their stupid ass eyes.
Yep.
Yeah, because they didn't plan it out very well. They just rationally did something, and then I guess they think since they got her isolated and by herself, with them and the whole group, and she's seeing, oh, I don't want to be with this group, so I want out. And they're like, no, it's too late. You've seen everything. We're gonna do something to you now.
Exactly. And they thought that they were going to get her money and her house and
Later,
all
Jay.
that crap. But it jokes on them because and I'm so glad. I'm so glad it turned out to be not
It
what
was a
Rabbit said about her family not being involved. I'm so glad her family's
right.
fighting for her and they're going to make sure that he gets nothing. That makes me so happy.
I mean, it's just hard, I guess, because I wanted to meet her. I don't get a chance to now, and
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
like still gonna say it. I don't really want to meet any of those people.
Right. Well, it actually pisses me off that now I can't meet her, but I feel so
Right.
close to her. It really pisses me off. Nobody deserves that. Nobody deserves that.
Night wingspan.
And like I hate that I couldn't have been there for her, like as she was going through her abuse at the time. Um, but I can speak for her now, which is what I will do until the end.
Same here. Same here. Every day of the fucking week.
Period. Yeah, Brad. I'm sure he's probably posted something about me on Facebook already tonight.
And well, it doesn't matter, sticks and stones. We learned that when we were kids.
Right. That does not bother me.
Nope. No, and I mean, if anything, if he doesn't like us all talking about it, he doesn't like Sean Porter coming out and saying stuff. And now I mean, you're not saying stuff, but you're telling facts. And so is Sean Porter. So and
Yes.
GS can run around and say this, and that about everybody's lives and whatever. But the facts are coming out, and the facts are in the proof of even just these videos we're listening to. Rabbit talking. Everything about it is some kind of narrative that he done spin around through his head about 5 million times, and it just slapped him in his face when he done something so stupid as
Yeah, and I mean, he's still not even. To me, he still hasn't even like. He's not even denying it. Really, he's just too focused on defending himself. You know, he's still not even denying it.
I lost a lot of people in the YouTube world.
Oh yeah, I've noticed. Well, see, I
Yeah.
didn't even know anything about that. Like he was on YouTube or anything until the day he came and told us that his wife had passed or whatever. And I told you guys it didn't sit right in my spirit. So when I got home, I went down that rabbit hole and I started my own investigation. That's when I
Yep.
found her friend, but that's when I found him doing all this craziness on YouTube, and he already has restraining orders and stuff, and it just kept getting weirder and weirder.
Yep.
And
You went down that rabbit hole.
when I was able to find out that I was not the only one that thought this, it was like, wow, that's a relief.
I wish she never got involved with the loser and user, or the user and
Me
loser.
too.
I like to say it both ways because he is a loser and a user. Yeah, I kind of wish she was still with HPR because I think that's what that see, and then that's what it is too. Is I
Yes.
met Lion in HPRs live, and I hadn't been in HPRs for a while because he hadn't been making videos or something happened, the algorithm change, something happened, right?
Right. Now, is he still on YouTube?
He is, but see, he's like I said, he's not making a lot of videos, or I'm not getting notifications. But he
Yeah.
still is on YouTube because every now and again he pops in. He popped in the Vigilance Committee's live stream a couple of days, a couple last week I think it was. So he comes around, he'll pop in. He says with his little piece, which he loves Lion One, and then it's great to hear him say stuff, but like we're trying to get him to come out and say a little more about her, and one of these days he will. It's just it's hard. I mean, you losing somebody so special to you,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
hard. You see, he's doing more respectful things than
He really
Billy
is. Yeah.
altogether. For anyone, like
Most
he's
people would react that way.
he's leaving it as it is, but at the same time, Billy's not. He's making this narrative that he did this and he went and he got fucking 3 dozen eggs and went to the crap store.
I know, right? There was a
You
big
need to
dog
be
bowl,
home
and
at
then
a
there was a
certain time,
little one. Like, bitch, ain't nobody
right?
care about what size that dog bowl is. Where's your wife at? Is she
The
okay?
the
Like,
little one and the big
what
one.
happened to that
He did
premonition or
everything.
whatever?
Yeah, and he did everything but check on her.
The very end. That's the last thing he did was check on her, even though that's why he left work early. Like, shut up.
Right. He had this big ass premonition and all this shit. That don't make no sense.
No,
It's never gonna add up to us.
never. No, I'm like convinced that this is what happened. Like, he killed his wife. Allegedly, in my opinion, he did. Like, nobody will ever change my mind.
That list is pretty long. All right, let's watch a little bit more of
Let's
this.
go for it.
Everything,
Possibly if she
all of
lost
it.
a child.
Yep,
So,
all of it.
I just, I'm so very sorry, I think that having Uncle Doug here actually is a blessing because you don't know him like we do, but he is a wonderful, gentle person that I think could bring some insight of coping and how to, how to recover from this. So I don't know if you want to bring him in, Mama, but I think it'd be a great transition now if you
Yeah.
did.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely going to bring him in. I just wanted to say one other thing. And like Billy said, here he thought he was going to get home on time and everything else, but methodically she did plan things out
No,
to the
she
point
didn't.
of even like,
Planned on leaving him.
she always said she wanted to go home. Over and over again, she wanted to go home. And, I was
Home
thinking
to get
about
the
it.
fuck
Billy
away
said
from you
that,
guys.
he came home and he could
Right? These
smell
people actually
perfume.
got me
And
fucked
the
up,
only time they ever put perfume on, he said, is like if we were going out or whatever.
which they never
He was
did.
planning to go home, but she took that same perfume. And when Billy went to go hug on
These
the
people
dogs, every
are.
one of
I
those dogs had
cannot.
that perfume on them. So methodically, she planned it. You know,
But even just the way she said that, right, with the perfume. How did she know about the perfume? Because he ain't even mentioned the
He
perfume in
didn't
there,
even
did he?
mention that perfume.
And that whole time so that whole time that he said that, he didn't even mention the perfume. I don't believe.
Girl, how you know about the perfume?
Yeah, and this is all before he even told the story on GS's channel with the perfume.
Right.
So who really sprayed the perfume, huh? Like
Well, I
who
mean,
was in
that's a
her
good
room
point.
spraying her
Right. That's a good
perfume?
point.
Right.
Why the hell is this perfume so damn important? Like,
Well, now two people have said about the perfume. So
yeah.
it just seems like if you could take that energy and put it a little bit more towards
Start a 30-day free trial for the baby stock. The videos, images, and more.
A man who works hard, sweats hard. Old Spice Swagger fights sweat, so Coach thought I was slacking. So I trained with my Old Spice.
trying to work on what the real problem is. And like Uncle Doug was saying
It
earlier
is
to Billy,
Ohio. It definitely is Ohio.
he would have had a chance to talk to her. And again, so we're going to bring in Uncle Doug. We're going to get through this one day at a time.
We are. I have
In prison.
a support system I could have ever asked for.
No, you
At the same
don't.
point, I'm the most alone I've ever been in my life. So one day at a time.
That's
We will
right.
get through this.
All right. Without further ado, I'm going to bring in Uncle Doug. And everybody's got mics going. We're all good.
Hi, Uncle Doug. Thanks for joining us today.
Okay. Billy, I think he overheard a conversation that I had with my son about the situation. And I think he understands a little bit of what the process is. But maybe we'll run through the process one time more, Billy.
Please.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Now, a person very close to, good friend, you really, really miss them, but they moved away. They went to another state, another country, or whatever. Now you know that you really like them back again, but you know that's not going to happen. Have you got one person in your mind right now?
Yes.
Okay. Now bring up a picture of that person in your mind. Now bring up your wife in that picture. When she was happy, have them meet each other, greet each other, enjoy each other's company. When you've done that, let me know.
All right.
Oh yeah, because I'm sure he did that.
Right. He
Oh.
did something else.
I actually have to go. There are people rolling up in my
He has to go now.
Oh,
driveway.
too much.
Oh, that's all right, Billy. That's all right. You got to do what you got to do.
You got
Yeah, right.
responsibility, sir. Oh.
Yep. That's all right,
Well,
Billy.
thank
We're
you
sending.
everybody for your time. I don't know
Yes.
who's here. All right. Thank you everybody. God bless you and have a wonderful day. To speak with you
Hi,
about
Billy.
further this conversation. All right. Take care.
I'll
Okay,
get you guys linked. I'll get you guys
you can
linked up.
contact me personally.
And he's out.
Yeah.
He's already gone.
Yeah. He's.
Yeah, but he comes back.
All right. Thank you everybody. God bless you and have a wonderful day. Thank you, Uncle Doug. I hope to speak with you
Hi,
again
Billy.
to further this conversation. All right. Take care.
I'll get you guys linked. I'll get you guys linked up.
Not afraid of this conversation?
Yeah.
He's already gone.
Yeah. He's probably got people coming in.
Yeah. Well,
I think that was afraid of this conversation. I may have heard that wrong.
the brain doesn't know.
Anyways. Comes back later on up here.
It's not.
Really?
Here you go, miss.
Yeah, Broken was having a hard time.
Not just they had a specific program, but they did the programming inside. But I did have a group of people that helped me, and that was through the program of AA, a 12-step program. So that's what saved my life. I don't go every day anymore, but I still love that program and speak highly of it because it saved my life. But I think that there are other ways to recover. And yeah.
But just stay away from the professionals because a lot of these professionals, like all the school shooters,
Now he's
were all on
enjoying it.
drugs and had a therapist. So was
Yeah.
the drugs and
people
was the
shooting
therapist
women around.
helping or not? Or was it MK
I don't think
Ultra?
Yep,
have
we're all in the MK Ultra program.
Sorry.
We've all been MK Ultra'd because they.
You see that, right? He's got the stream on the dogs, enjoying her patio or her balcony. It's
Yep.
crazy.
Oh yeah. Well, when he was live streaming her memorial service, they were like drinking and all kind of stuff. I don't know if you saw that video.
Oh yeah,
They were like,
yeah.
"Oh,
I think he took it down
yeah, he probably did."
when they were on the porch.
Yeah, but I watched it, of course.
Yeah, I think we did too. Somebody's got to record it.
Good.
It's not just they had a specific program, but they did the programming on all of us, and so that's part of us is breaking through this, right? And breaking through the programming. I need to get a shirt on my back because I'm starting to get like sun on my sunburn, and it's,
Right.
so I will. I'll be back.
Okay. I'm gonna are you there, Billy? Hang on a second.
Yes, I'm here.
All
I was
right.
actually I
You
was
got
telling
Hawk
Hawk
with you?
yesterday. Yeah, were you here when he anointed the house? Or did
No.
you? So Hawk, we took some olive oil, we prayed over it,
What?
and he anointed all the hallways and
Girl,
everything, all the
bye.
vegetables,
I'm
everything.
done. You took what and anointed your house? Girl. Uh-uh.
Oh my god, he
Oh
did
my
not.
god.
Okay, they anointed the house with olive oil. Okay.
Right.
Shit, they got me fucked up on that one. But okay.
Girl.
I mean, you didn't even have holy water.
This fool actually just said do you remember we anointed the house with olive oil? So you had
Um,
the meth trafficker anoint your house with some olive oil and it's good. Okay, we got that. Next.
I mean, you gotta anoint it with something.
Right.
Olive
And they
oil is
tried.
it. I mean, I don't.
The dogs, me, and then we prayed over the house. And when he finished, and he called out the name of Jesus, the smell of death. Jeanette, you were here. You know the
Yeah.
smell. That smell everywhere in the house. And I kept the door to the bedroom shut, so only that stuff we were working on. Everywhere else, that smell immediately went away.
Because you got olive oil.
Yeah, that's that
Mhm.
olive oil. You really got that oil.
Oh my god.
Oh god dang.
I mean, like you would order olive oil. Or olive oil. You. He got me so fucked up. It's not even.
Girl,
Like what the fuck?
you
Olive
didn't
oil,
even use
really?
coconut oil? Like,
Like you
bruh.
just shouldn't even use no oil. You shouldn't just anointed it by praying over it. Like
It's
you're,
like, hey, y'all go get me that cooking oil out of the kitchen, y'all. Let me anoint this house real quick.
you don't have nothing else. Let's just use the olive oil. And it probably wasn't even really olive oil. It was vegetable.
Probably some Laurelin olive oil.
It was the spray.
The spray.
Mm-hmm. And Pam. All right, let's keep going.
Let's keep going.
And then Hawk said it. The presence, just it was just what was you how you said it.
That there was just this heaviness and I don't know how it just there was a weight on the house, in the house, and
It's probably all that damn olive oil.
The friend is talking now.
and the Lord
I think
told
you
me
cast it away.
told me to anoint the house, pray over,
Yeah,
ask
even
him
the
to bless the
therapist
oil,
left.
I cannot.
with his spirit and his
Yeah.
power.
The therapist was like, "What the fuck? Olive oil? No." Yeah, because he didn't even say bye. Just fucking bounce. Like what the fuck?
I mean, he's taking all this time to add all these unnecessary details in his story, but you can't take the time to say holy water instead of actual olive oil. Boy, bye.
Oh, Italy is where the olive oil and the Venetians are close enough. Oh, okay. So that makes more sense though, because thanks.
Okay.
Because I
I
would have
mean,
been
I
like,
guess.
nah. I mean, but is he even from the Venetian area? I mean,
No.
like, that's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Oh Lord.
okay, but okay. So that makes more sense though, because
Okay.
okay, it's
Okay.
family
Okay.
tradition. Okay. I mean, thanks. That helps. Not really, but
He
okay.
said it don't work. Thanks, Olivia
It
Oil.
definitely did.
Power. And
I
I
mean, did he
rebuked
before or after? I mean, because it
any
spells of death, right?
Right.
sin or adversary of hell, and commanded it to leave in the name of Jesus. And said the Lord's Prayer in every room. Um, but something definitely lifted.
Nice.
Something was living in this home.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
there's a
fool.
tangible difference.
You
Today,
rooted
what?
out evil. You rooted
Yeah,
out evil.
waking up today,
That bitch looks like the.
there's just I feel like the sun's shining and it's you can feel the presence of God, and we spent hours in prayer, and we spent hours just trying to
All this prayer,
get
well,
it out and find a focus to keep moving forward.
all
Yeah,
this
you know
prayer,
what? And that's
what
another
did it
thing.
really help?
Rabbit's claiming to be all like glorious and Christian and all that shit, but then he's calling Sean Porter a faggot and a fucking cock
Hmm.
goblin and shit. Like, come
Right,
on.
in the same time, in the same voice, in the same sentence as he's saying all this church stuff.
Yep.
That was exactly what he was doing the other day,
He forgot
and
to
then
use
that's
the
where
olive
I'm
oil
like,
that day.
okay, right, yeah, he forgot. All right, he used it all in the house. Because remember back in the day, like out at band camp, like in those movies,
Right.
we anointed the house with olive oil.
Forward. That's a lot of our struggles
But then, so
with having
why?
PT.
Okay, if he did that, all the other rooms, why wouldn't he do the room she passed in?
No shit. Did he not?
He said he didn't. Remember, he said the door was closed, and he never went in, and all the other rooms it cleared out. He goes to chicken church.
Okay, yeah, well, anybody that does any kind of spiritual work or anything like that, you're going to want to open all the windows in the house, the doors. You're going to want to have some sage or some incense, some dragon's blood incense, and you're going to want to go around with you saying your prayer in every single room so that if there is something there in the house, it leaves the house. Especially if someone passed away in a room, you would definitely want to, you know, they're
Well,
idiots.
usually when something bad happens to a person, they do stay there and haunt it. So,
And it would
um,
probably help. Like, I don't think it's a good idea to be on like crack or meth or like anything like that while you're trying to cast out demons. But anywho, what do I know?
or even call on somebody's name
Right.
and be all about it.
PTSD, and the whole reason for Food Dogs for Freedom, which is a division of the Savage Saints, is to rescue bully breeds and train them to be PTSD service dogs. 22 a day is 22 too many, and we got civilians who are succumbing to this weight, to this darkness. And I
First of
believe
all, you can't put 22 a day in with someone supposedly taking their life, which we already know she didn't.
Right.
The 22 a day is a military thing, not a civilian thing. It's when they go to the wars and they see the shit done and then they come back and then they
Right.
have no fucking help. That has nothing to do with what is going on.
Right.
Like,
It's he's totally trying to deflect. Both of them were trying to deflect from this whole situation. But most importantly, they were trying to raise money off of her death.
no, but everybody else is drifting,
Yeah.
drifting and drifting over here. I
I
have
believe it is a demonic spirit of suicide. I battled it my whole life, and the only thing that ever set me free was making sure that I spent at least 10% of my day in the Word of God and praise and
And
worship
I doubt
and
you've done that,
focusing on
sir.
the kingdom first.
lies,
And that
lies, and
doesn't
more
have to
lies.
be just in scripture or anything. We can do it with celebrating with music and doing all that.
I mean, when I stopped listening to secular music, it made a huge difference in my life. I made a choice, a conscious decision to stop watching
Yeah, everything is about
that brought me
About
away
them.
from
everything is
God, or that
about
brought
them.
me into
Yep.
that low feeling.
Because I heard of it.
Ads every 2 seconds on like
Booking.com has all kinds
fucking
of stays
shit.
because some want a house in the desert,
Are you fucking
others do not.
kidding me? Every two
And
seconds,
now
ad for
what went from
a movie
10% of my day
your wife.
uh, is turned into
All of my day.
all of my day.
Fuck is that?
Mm.
Oh my god! I'm gonna have to sit here the whole time because
There's a freedom in
I
that.
gotta skip the ads every two
I
seconds.
could never.
Every two
I
seconds.
have
Just
a November 11th, 2020. I get over the care of God, and I called upon the name of the Lord to save me from me. And God has put some directions and missions in my heart. He's brought me to Western North
background some
Carolina
bullshit.
with Scripture, Isaiah 6:8.
Oh Lord.
Whom shall I send to the Lord? Here I am, Lord, send me. And that has brought me into the lives of two amazing brothers and sisters, and
Nothing
many,
about
many,
lying.
many people
Nope.
here have have just we've come together, what I call the remnant. We have a lot of believers who are willing to give everything to the kingdom of God today, and despite the attacks, I lost a vehicle, I've lost gear, I've lost some teeth. Uh, my best friend is lost his wife, uh, and it's tragic. But we have hope. And Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, the plans of good and not of evil, the plans to see you prosper, plans."
So does he already have all these memorized? So he's just been reading the Bible, and so
Exactly,
now he's
right?
just throw a quote out there. Well, I'm gonna have to end this. I'm gonna actually have Gregory. He's going on in about 15 minutes, and we're gonna continue this. I'm not sure if you're gonna be up much longer, but if you would like, I could have people send you the link to come up.
Okay.
I just have a 2 hour marker, and he's got more time on his, so we can
No, you're good,
continue it.
honey. And
We
thank
just
you for letting me come on here. It was fun, and we continue to fight for Andrea, you know?
yes, every day of the week we're gonna fight to catch her killer.
You know it. So yeah, just have him send me the link. I may be up. Probably will be up, but yeah, we'll talk.
Okay. If not, we got other days too. So I appreciate you coming up.
Yeah, girl. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.
Right. All right, everybody in the chat. I'm gonna let you guys go. Jump over to Gregory's. Everybody, if you don't already know, it's Gregory the cameraman, 1970 of ITOK. Check him out. After stream to Gregory's, yes. And if anybody can, drop the link. Stephanie, I think I gave you a wrench. Can you drop that link real quick? If not, I can do it. I'm just gonna end it, but thanks, Broken.